What's up, you guys? My name is Tess. Welcome back to my channel. So I thought I would film a little cozy nighttime routine. We're in our jammies. It's holidays. It's just a cozy time of year. So what better time to film a nighttime routine? I've done a bunch of daytime routines just because the lighting is so much better. Okay, so I just took a shower. And I have been using the Olaplex system because I am very blonde right now, and it's the only thing that works for my hair. So I'm using the oil, and I find my hair does really well when it's damp, and I use a lot of oil to tame the frizz. So I just put that through from roots to ends. And for me, it doesn't get greasy because my hair is so bleach blonde that it needs all the moisture it can get, but maybe you won't need the oil from roots to ends. And I'm just gonna put it up in a little bun so we can get down to business. I'm using this little clip from Revolve. So I have actually already washed my skin in the shower, and I just figured that would be kind of messy to show. Like, I know in the commercials, those girls look so glamorous. So to wash my skin, I do a few things, and I think these are important to point out. I know the oil cleansers, the makeup wipes, and the makeup remover are all just kind of like a standard practice, and especially the thick cleansing balms, those are really popular right now. I wanted to show you guys a few alternatives because I think this is really key, cleansing your skin properly, and I just feel like a lot of people are kind of doing a misstep, and especially my acneic clients, a lot of times I'll ask them how they cleanse their skin, and a lot of them tend to use like a thick balm, and I just think it can be too comedogenic. Or if you use something like coconut oil, it's very hard for a second cleanser to completely remove all of that residue. So even if it feels like it may not rinse completely clean. But I don't want people to come for me because I know a lot of people are attached to their oil balms. I'm just saying it's something to consider if you are breaking out and using one. You may want to look for a formula that rinses clean. The makeup remover I'm using at the moment is by Paula's Choice. I like this because it is oil-free and fragrance-free, and the ingredients are pretty clean. I like that aloe is close to the top, and it has green tea leaf extract, so it's a pretty soothing product as far as makeup removers go. And I tend to just use this around the eyes if I'm doing like a smoky eye or wearing a lot of eyeshadow. So here is an option for a makeup remover. The main things I'd say to look for are a fragrance-free and oil-free version. As far as makeup wipes, I know this is gonna be hard for a lot of people to hear. There's a few reasons I don't love makeup wipes, especially ones that contain alcohol and ones that contain fragrance. If you've ever felt like a makeup wipe is irritating your skin, you're not wrong. Those things are filled with not only the alcohol and the fragrance and all that, they're filled with a lot of preservatives, which I'm not saying preservatives are bad. They're a necessary thing to keep products safe for consumers. But the amount that is added, if you think about a makeup remover packet, it's a wet, moist packet. So think about what they need to add in to keep a moist environment sanitary. So it's just a very processed item, and especially those who think a makeup remover wipe is something that's a cleanser, you need to know it's not to be used in place of a cleanser, because what a makeup wipe really does is just spread around the oil, the dirt, the bacteria, the sweat, the makeup. So you're just literally like smearing it all over your face. So I'm just not a fan of them if you can get around them, and I will show you what I like instead. Not to mention, this is more eco-friendly. This is incredible. It's like a magic trick, and I wish I was wearing makeup so I could show you guys, but take my word for it, these are incredible. It takes off literally all of your makeup. You don't even need any product on it. You just use warm water, and the microfibers just completely remove everything, even mascara. Sometimes I will use like a mild cleanser with it, just because I was curious, and that works too if you feel like you need a little bit more. But you can get these at Sephora, Amazon. We have them at Dermaplus as well. So they're a really great eco-friendly option for makeup wipes. Save yourself some money. Not to mention makeup wipes are really bad for the environment. So I'd say try one of these, save your skin, and you just put that in the washing machine after you use it. I think you can get a couple of uses out of it. Okay, and so as far as cleansing, what I have been doing lately is I will either use, let me show you guys a couple of my cleansers. So this is my Ride or Die cleanser. If you had to pick one cleanser to have in your routine, because you don't need 5 cleansers, this would be it. This is the Dermaplus Chamomile Cleanser. It's very soothing and mild. It has chamomile, obviously, and jojoba oil, which I find makes it a great option for actually removing makeup. So if you wanted to just do a double cleanse with just this one cleanser, you could cleanse your face twice with it. The first cleanse, because I don't have a problem with the first and a second cleanse, it's just when people are using very thick oil balms that leave a residue on the skin, you feel me? So I like this because it does rinse clean, and I like that first cleanse to dissolve sunscreen and makeup, things like that, and then your second cleanse to really go in and get a thorough cleanse. Sometimes I will also use this Rejuve cleansing milk, or there's like a aloe version of this that comes from Rejuve. I think it's a nice basic cleanser, and if you had super dry skin and you wanted an option that was non-foaming, I like a lot of what Rejuve has to offer. Another option for cleanser I just wanted to do a little market research. I'm very loyal to Dermaplus and pretty much only use Dermaplus because it is just the best of the best. It's plant-based, it's medical grade, it's incredible. But I've been hearing a lot of buzz about cosmetics from other estheticians, so I wanted to try it out. I'll say I like it. Honestly, nothing beats the chamomile cleanser, so I don't have a problem with it. It's very nice and mild. So I sometimes will also use this option. It is called Benefit Clean. If I didn't have access to Dermaplus, this would be like another option for a mild gel cleanser for normal skin types. And to cleanse my skin, about 50% of the time I will use the Foreo. Usually I'll just use this once a day. You can use it twice a day, but for me, just for a little bit less friction, I try to just use it once a day. Because for me, I find my skin can get sensitized, and I use a lot of retinoids and acids, and I do chemical peels, so I kind of am just mindful of how much friction I'm putting on my skin, although this is more of a cleansing device than an exfoliant, if that makes sense. So this is the Foreo cleansing tool. It is my favorite option for a cleansing brush. And I think you really need a cleansing brush. Like, put it on your Christmas list. Get it with the Sephora 20% off whenever that's going on. It's an incredible tool. It stays sanitary. I'll bring it traveling. I'll bring it to the gym. It's just so nice for a thorough cleanse. I love that it is timed. I love that it incorporates a little bit of massage and you get that lymphatic drainage from it. These little bristles really get under that fine facial hair we all have, so that helps to eliminate bacteria and dirt and bacteria and oil getting trapped underneath the follicle. So I really like a cleansing brush, and I think it's something everyone can benefit from. I got out of the shower. I don't like to keep my face bare. You want to put your toner or whatever product you're going to put on within 60 seconds of getting out of the shower, because water starts to evaporate from the skin. So I put on, it looks so janky. These are the Dermaplus Soothing Collagen Masks. They're incredible. They come in a sheet mask version, but I just keep them in their little pack. I've had these forever. I keep them in their little pack and reuse the serum. But now I'm going to re-wet my face. And something important not a lot of people talk about is washcloths and towels. You don't want to be using the same towel you like use on your body every day to then wipe off your face, if you feel me. I use a clean washcloth every time and I try to change out my towels very frequently. I do a lot of laundry. Then I'm going to take my toner. This is the Dermaplus Hydrating Toner. It has hyaluronic acid to bind water and moisture to the skin. So again, you want to get into your toner pretty fast after cleansing. I am then just taking a cotton pad to remove it. Don't forget the neck. And you guys, do you see this? I'm not a real YouTuber. I don't know if you guys can see, but if you ever see these little like, it looks like dirt on your cotton pad. It's not dirt, but it is dead skin cells. They tend to come off like a grayish color. I think mine has a little bit of like spray tan on it. Okay, and then I like to think about what serums I'm going to use. So I alternate my Retin-A. This is a 0.25 percentage, so very low dose of Retin-A, comparable to even like a lot of over-the-counter retinols, but this is what I'm using, and I alternate it pretty much every other day with another AHA, BHA serum because I don't want to overdo it with the Retin-A. So since I did my Retin-A last night, I am going to go in with this little glycolic serum. This is from Is Clinical, another professional brand, and that is really my biggest advice. A lot of people will ask me, what do you think of this line or this line? And my response, I think something's wrong with the drop. Oh, it's just, I'm almost at the bottom. Okay. You only need like 5 drops. See, that was too much. Don't waste it. My biggest advice, and I'm rubbing this in the palm of my hands and then I'm gonna press it into the skin. My biggest advice when choosing a skincare line is to look for if it is professional grade. The biggest way to know if it's professional grade is it's probably only sold by professionals, so estheticians or dermatologists or, you know, licensed skincare professionals. And the reason I swear by this, I'm just pressing this into the skin, is that you are investing in the clinical research behind the products. You are investing in the highest quality medical grade ingredients, and there tends to be less synthetic fillers and cheap ingredients. Not to say every professional line is the best or they're all created equal, but it is a higher standard of skincare. So that is what my biggest advice to you is. If you are wondering like what line to get, I'd say bypass Sephora, bypass the drugstore, and invest in a few core professional things for your skin. Okay, my skin has been feeling somewhat irritated lately, so I'm gonna mix in a little bit of the Rejuve Skin Healing Gel. This is a really versatile product you can mix in, and in wintertime I like to layer my serums a little bit more so than summer, when I find I can't be layering like serum, moisturizer, sunscreen. It's too much for me and I break out. But in winter, it gives a little bit of added protection since we tend to be dry and dehydrated. So I'm mixing this in because my skin's been feeling a little bit irritated. Fun fact, I celebrated my birthday over the weekend, had a glass of champagne, and just broke out in hives, you guys. So yeah, I don't drink as it is, but that was just another reason for me to never again. It was not worth it. So if my neck and chest seems rashy, that's why. I'm going in with my Dermaplus moisturizer, and this has aloe, a really great ingredient called shea butterfruit. And another thing about professional ingredients, you really don't need a lot. I just put way too much, but I'm going to bring it down my neck. About moisturizers, you want to look for lighter skin loving oils that aren't going to clog the skin. If you are very acne prone or somewhat acne prone, you may want to look for something that's oil free. In the summertime, I use an oil-free moisturizer. but my skin can handle some of these lighter non-comedogenic oils like squalene in the winter time. Okay, and I'm gonna go in with a little eye cream next. This is the Dermaplus Vitamin K eye cream. This is the only eye cream myself and my clients say they've seen results from. Like, it is magic. It has caffeine from green tea, and it has the vitamin K, which supports the circulatory system, helps increase that blood flow so you're less prone to dark circles. And I know a lot of people are scared to work around the eyes. They're scared they're going to cause wrinkles. You just want to do little light, like lymphatic drainage, working gently around the eyes. And a little bit of movement is okay. It's actually necessary because this area gets very stagnant. And I wanted to incorporate a little bit of massage into this nighttime routine. So, and I won't do this every night, but if I'm feeling a little bit dry and I want a little extra boost, I will apply a little bit of oil. Another thing a lot of people don't know is you want to use oil as a bit of a topper, so you don't want to apply it like a serum underneath the moisturizer. It should go over the moisturizer to occlude things and lock that moisture in. If you put it on first, you're not going to allow your other ingredients in your serums to penetrate. So this is the Dermaplus Skin Oil. It is a lovely light oil, and it is derived from olives. It is squalene, so don't need a lot. Then I'm going to use a little massage tool. This is the Clarisonic massage head. This is a tool I really love. A lot of times you guys ask me about handheld devices. I have a lot, so I'll show you guys a few. Of course, the Foreo, which I already mentioned. I do use this new face tool for a little bit of microcurrent, and you want to use this with a gel-based product, so sometimes I'll use it with my collagen mask, and I like it. My derma rollers, I know these are popular. The thing is with this, you need to sanitize it with alcohol and hot water, boiling hot water, pour it over before you use it. I won't use it tonight, but you basically just work in little upward motions, rolling the face, getting the neck, and what it does, it creates little micro channels so your products can actually penetrate a little bit better. And when you do a massage, you want to make sure you have a little bit of a slip to your skin so you're not tugging at all, because then you are creating wrinkles and getting the opposite effect. So I'm just adding a little rose water over my skin oil, and I'm going to use my Clarisonic massage head. And this thing is magic, you guys. Like, if you wake up and you feel puffy, this is the best thing. I like to start my massage working on the neck. And that just enhances the lymphatic drainage you get. I like to go in this jawline. I like to get under the cheekbones to kind of contour. And this is also incredible before you put on makeup. I feel like everything just lays better, looks better, you look less puffy. This helps stimulate muscle tone. So massage, the benefits are insane, you guys. And if you are super acneic, you don't want to do a ton of massage because it is stimulating, but you can do a little bit. And for other people, it is just so important because your body, it gets stagnant. If you think of a stream, the body of water is so much healthier when things are moving, and it's just like your body. You want to keep things moving. You want to drink a lot of liquids to flush things out, but it's really important to keep things moving, especially in the face. These are a few other tools I have, and I'm just getting excited here. I wouldn't do all of these in one night, but this feels so good, you guys. This is my jade roller. I've been keeping it in the freezer. Cold is so good for the skin, helps calm inflammation, reduces puffiness, and a lot of people are confused, like, what's the difference between jade roller and a gua sha? Jade roller tends to be a little bit more lymphatic drainage, whereas the gua sha, this one right here, is like actual muscle scraping. So more like a foam roller for your face. It's getting at that deeper tissue, and it's actually helping to like scrape the muscle and remove hyperpigmentation and work on a little bit of a deeper level. I think the Jade roller is a little bit more superficial, but it's a really nice tool if you're just getting into skin tools and facial massage. This is what I kind of recommend my clients start off with because it's pretty foolproof. And this also just helps with your product penetration and pushing those lovely ingredients into the skin. A couple other tools I have. This is my cold roller. It covers a little bit more ground than some other things, so it's a nice fast thing to grab if you are acne prone or post facial, if you're feeling a little bit raised, or you get skin rashes or irritation, inflammation of any kind. Really, pretty much it has a use for everyone, especially acne clients. This is like the best massage tool I would suggest getting because it's going to help calm the skin down, which is so important. Minimizing that inflammation in the follicle is going to be both preventative and proactive in terms of calming down existing acne. It just feels so good. I love grabbing this first thing in the morning and just really calming my face down. And last tool I often use is this gua sha right here. So it can be a little bit tricky to use. Some of the main things are you want to start working on the neck, and it can really help eliminate this little like turkey neck we can all get, or tech neck from looking down at our phones. So you're gonna get a little bit red, a little flushed from using this. So you're clearing the neck, and then you can choose an area to work on. If I want to work around here, I would just support the skin with my other hand. Actually, this is a less awkward way of doing it. Okay, that's one side. Say you wanted to work on the forehead, you'd support right here. This is an area I hear most of my clients complain about. They hate the 11 and the forehead lines. So this is like a great natural Botox, nothing against Botox, but again, you're supporting the skin and you want to bring it pretty far, like through your hairline. And I'm actually going a little bit fast, getting excited. You want to move slow. It's supposed to be kind of about the meditation behind it and the internal benefits as well. And you can do some of these strokes, and then you are supposed to kind of vibrate at the end to release that tension. I love working underneath the eyes. So again, supporting the skin. This is where I see a big difference, and it's almost like a little magic eraser. Can you guys see the difference? Okay, you guys, one thing I wanted to quickly mention was I brush my teeth before all of this. One thing I've noticed with my clients is a lot of people breaking out around the mouth or having toothpaste trigger perioral dermatitis. So one of the things I'd suggest is getting a natural toothpaste. A lot of times when I see these breakouts, this is just Tom's by the way, when I see these breakouts around the mouth, people are using things like Crest or Colgate, and I think those products in particular can just be a little bit more harsh, have things like fluoride and SLS that can trigger inflammation, especially the area around the mouth. It's very delicate, so I like to brush my teeth before I do my skincare routine. That way there's less a chance of any residue like staying around my mouth, if that makes sense. And then I'm just going to finish with a little bit of lip balm. This is my favorite. This is the Laneige Sleep Mask. What flavor is this? I don't know what flavor it is, but it's pink. I hear the vanilla is good, but everyone raves about this on YouTube, and it is worth the hype. If I had to pick one product from Sephora, this is my ride or die. Can't live without it, and I always put it on before bed. Okay, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this little nighttime routine. I hope some of these tips were helpful. Let me know if you have any other questions. I just wanted to kind of fit as much as I could into a video, but if you would like any more details, I am happy to provide them. So thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like this video if it helped you out. Leave a comment below. Let me know what product you would try or a favorite product of yours that you would recommend, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.